All right, so if you Scorpios have anybody in your life that was trying to play like they were too good for you, they're really playing themselves. You have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and you Scorpios have the Empress. So these three cards right here, the Nine of Cups is about you being confident, right? That you are valued and you're simply going to go somewhere else, right? Than to deal with this person that represents this Page of Pentacles and this Empress. They're overvaluing themselves, thinking that you Scorpios can't find anything better than them ever in life. And they are going to be the absolute best thing that you've ever experienced, and that you have to put up with their nonsense. And a lot of you Scorpios just are not operating in that way that they thought. That's the whole reason why it is that some of them may even have to even come out and tell you that you're not going to be anything without them, or that the world will chew you up and spit you out in the first place. But you Scorpios aren't listening to them at all. You Scorpios are like, nah, you ain't listening to what it is that those big goofies have to say in the first place. What do they know? And why would you listen when they're trying to give you advice? Now all of a sudden they're trying to make it seem like they're good friends with you, right? That's a whole dub. So the Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles represents you Scorpios know good and well that a lot of you have value. You know that you do. And you're deciding to actually offer this value in a relationship with, or I should say, to somebody else. And they should, and if they have any kind of common sense, they will take you Scorpio seriously, and they will actually take you up on that offer and say, yeah, and they're going to bring value to the table as well. The Moon and the Four of Swords represents, the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Chariot represent, well, let's work backwards, right? The Chariot, right, represents, which is the last of the three, represents it being clown world, it being toon world. You know, like how Maximilian Pegasus has basically a deck full of toons and cartoons and stuff like this. This is where we are. We're in toon world, because imagine the backwards ideology that a person has, where they're basically saying or implying that you're not going to be worth anything without them. But then at the same time, what they're asking for you to stay with them is for them to use you like you're trash and disrespect you at any time. And it goes to show you how warped their mentality is, because what kind of a person will be in a relationship with someone that they supposedly can't respect? That really speaks volumes to how warped and how off a person really is, because those two things can't exist along the same side. You can't be in a relationship, a romantic relationship, y'all two smashing and doing y'all thing, and then at the same time they don't respect you Scorpios. What part of the game is that? Where do they do that at? So then you have the Moon and the Four of Swords. And the Moon right here and the Four of Swords represents, just because they start disrespecting does not have to mean that you Scorpios will sit there and take it. You Scorpios will actually decide to do something about it and bounce from their life. A lot of times where people end up getting the game twisted up at, they end up getting the game twisted because they think to themselves that they just sit there and take it. And it's like, why is it that a person has to allow themselves to be a garbage can, right? They just getting dunked on. You know, a person has options. They can choose self-respect and to walk away, which is what you Scorpios are choosing. The Knight of Pentacles and the Justice represents this person can't take the fact that you Scorpios have more self-respect. And the reason why is because they're used to people completely fonding all and falling, tripping and slipping all over their feet to get close to them. And here you Scorpios are being like, nah, it's just, you just don't chase anybody. You're not dealing with the dysfunctional mentality and actions of this person, and that they're going to have to really learn to grow up and do better. So let's clarify the Justice. The Magician, Empress, King of Cups, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, to clarify the Justice. So the Magician and the Empress right here, Justice and the Empress, a lot of Libra energy coming through. Then you have, when it comes to clarifying, the Empress, Libra energy as well. Could be a Libra. It doesn't have to be a Libra. It doesn't have to be. So don't get it twisted. The Magician and the Empress represents, this is just a person, like I said before, who thinks of themselves as being the gift to the earth. And they're delusional. they're delusional. Because the Magician represents escaping logic. Sometimes that could be a good thing. Sometimes that could be dangerous. But the King of Cups and the Four of Swords now is about how you Scorpios are looking at things from a more realistic perspective, and your realistic perspective overcomes their perspective. That's unrealistic. And this is exactly the reason why the Four of Swords, they are thinking about you quite a lot. They're trying to play it off like they're not, but they are. Page of Pentacles, they're trying to figure out, if you Scorpios are hanging out, or you were hanging out with somebody, they're trying to figure out what can they tell you to get you to chase up on after them. And they're going to reach out to you, make no mistake about it. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video, smash the like button. That way you can get more in tune to the energy of the reading. Also, it helps the channel grow. Appreciate it if you would. And also, too, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's all the ways for you to be able to get a private tarot reading, birth chart reading, as well as get the books that I have that are on Amazon. If you have gotten the books that I've made, I've authored myself, that are on Amazon, the link to all of that is in the description. Appreciate it. Appreciate the fact that you decided to buy it, give it a read, take it seriously. Peace.